All right, welcome back everybody to some more Tales of Arise. First off, I want to apologize for last time. I had the wrong profile in OBS selected, and basically, it's a nightmare. You could probably tell the audio quality was a bit different. I also had my mic a little bit far away, but that wouldn't have mattered if I hit the right profile. Just another one of those things when you're recording. Eventually, I'm going to screw it up. I'm going to screw it up again in the future. I'm going to not look at my profile before I start recording. And yeah, so I apologize for that. Especially when it was like an actual big story segment of the game. Imagine my luck on that, right? Very nice. I always appreciate it. So anyway, we got like a couple hours to play or something. Oh, okay, I thought I was doing something. Alright, so there's nothing here. So I'm guessing the lord of this area just doesn't really care what the hell they do, does he? He just wanders, just looking to kill people, basically. Strong people. Where the hell are we? I see all kinds of trees around here. I don't recognize. Is there any hope of us getting back to Mahag-Saar? Oh, he came with us. That's why. Okay. Seems like there's been a big shipwreck. People and things keep washing in with the tide lately. And it's my boy.
You're certainly full of surprises, aren't you?
Trust me, it's not intentional.
Sorry, that was insensitive of me. Though, there's still an awful lot I wish I could understand. Every new piece of information seems only to yield further mysteries. The truth feels just as elusive as when we first started.
That's how these games go.
I'm well aware of where you got your powers. But why, as a Dahnan, do you bear the same crest as the current Renan sovereign? More to the point, why choose a Dahnan for their sovereign in the first place? And then there is the Maiden, a figure so powerful, she's playing yin to the sovereign's yang in esoteric ceremonies. And yet, I'd never even heard of her. Then again, this all occurred 300 years ago. What if the term sovereign...
Yeah, what if they were supposed to share the power equally?
Listen, I may be a traitor among my people, but I am still Renan, born and raised. I learned the same history, listened rapt to the same tales. And yet now I feel like there was little truth to any of it.
Speaking of which, there's something else that I remember from the spirit channeling ceremony. It used the Renis Alma.
You're certain?
Yes. Or at least that's what they called it. Only you would know if it was one and the same.
That's true, because he's probably...
I have never laid
Oh,
eyes on
no,
the
there you
real
go.
artifact myself.
He's never seen it.
You never participated in a crown contest. You're not even Renan. Many mysteries lay buried in these 3 centuries past.
3 centuries is more than several lifetimes. Was I really out that long?
Well, I'm only estimating based on historical records.
It's probably just over that.
But all the facts would seem to point that way.
Who the hell am I?
And it would
If I'm being
predate
frank,
the entirety of
we
the
have bigger
invasion.
fish to fry than that. By comparison, the far more important question at hand is, just what does it all mean?
Frank, huh?
Sometimes we need a little help in addressing the truth behind our pain. Not to compete over lives lost, but I suspect your count is still somewhat beneath mine.
Thanks for lending me an ear.
What the
I'm
fuck?
sorry for being a bother.
Why would he say that?
Please, no thanks are necessary. The quicker you get back on your feet, the sooner we can all...
This guy is such a bro, man. Why can't he be in, like, every game? And my man dresses like a fucking pharaoh. That shit's cool. That's cool. I try looking everywhere for him, but I can't find Mahavar. Damn it, why do you have to be the only one to have to go down with the ship? Ah, so he's probably dead. Or he'll reappear later in some side quest.
All this time, I thought it was the worrying about Xion and the pain bringing you down. I didn't realize you were lonely too.
I guess all of us are. In one way or another.
Yeah, but you've only just found out. I mean, no, not found out. Remembered.
To tell you the truth, I was actually beginning to forget I'd even lost my memory in the first place. Now that it's returned, well, you can see what I'm like. It's strange. When I think about Lenegis, it still feels like it was only a year or 2 ago that I was there. But then I realized what feels like years was actually centuries ago.
What about your hometown? Do you know if it's still there?
I doubt it. When the Renans invaded, the world as I knew it changed overnight. Even if the place is still there physically, I expect the people will be long gone. Certainly everyone I knew, at least. My family, my friends.
Yeah, I know how that feels. I have no home to return to either. No family waiting
Yeah,
for me.
she's the last of her clan.
It's my bad luck that I'd ever been born a mage in the first place. Otherwise, if I hadn't, maybe my mother and father would still be alive today. Although if that had been the case, I guess I'd probably still be just another slave with no means to resist. I'd never have met up with you guys, that's for sure.
Have you learned to embrace your powers yet?
Nuh-uh. I resent them a little less than before, though. They've kept me alive this long, right? I try not to think about it too much. After all, who can predict what the future will hold? I guess what I'm trying to say is that with everything that's happened in your past, finding out you're the sovereign and all, it's no wonder you're conflicted.
Yeah, so who is the current sovereign again then?
Anyone would be.
Rinwell.
Have they mentioned
But if
his
it was
name?
Xion, then it was me.
I actually can't
Now
remember.
it's you. All of us suffering. Just because of some power we never even asked for.
Because does he share the power, or is he also the sovereign,
Time you were suffering,
just under a different name?
and I never even knew. I feel like I finally understand what you and Xion were going through.
You couldn't have known. Still, if you want to make it up to her, shouldn't we hurry it up and rescue her already?
No, he probably has like the
Or she
original
must be
OG
lonely,
powers.
all by herself wherever she is.
Yeah, you're right. Let's get going.
And they probably rolled it back so only Renans maintain the title of sovereign. And after that, since then, they haven't really tried to fuse a Dahnan in with it. You're one of the refugees from Pelagian? If so, I need to warn you about something. Our village is secret for everyone's safety. Don't do anything that could attract any Renan attention, alright? It's extremely important. Okay, I don't see anything here that's spoiling or poisonous. It's important that we inspect everything we eat here carefully. There's no doctors or medicines, so one wrong move and we'd be in trouble. Okay, who is this? Kisara? After that nasty shipwreck, I'm surprised I'm still alive.
What do you see out there?
Zeugles. Strays by the looks of it. We unwittingly disturbed their territory on our way here, and now they're looking pretty riled up. So, feel like you're making headway? You know, sorting through things?
All I know is Xion needs our help. As for what happens after that,
Well, that'll be a big fucking mess.
Say, how did you get back down here from Lenegis anyway?
I fell.
came down in a Renan starship. I have Naori to thank for that.
What happened to her?
Yeah, see, it's like he knows all this. They never really showed any of
She
it.
stayed behind. Just as I wanted to get back to Dana and my people, Naori's place was with her fellow Renans, performing her duties as the Maiden. Neither of us asked for the power or roles we were given. I suppose we felt a kinship with each other in that sense. But even then,
Wait, so you mean it wasn't just Danans like you that Lenegis abducted? You're saying they forced Naori, one of their own, to serve against her will
Yeah, they
as
have
well?
they have a class
even
system.
within Renan society itself, there exists a hierarchy. I don't think she was ever given the option to refuse. Despite that, she did everything she possibly could to serve her people. The very same ones I ended up slaughtering. And even after that, she still helped me escape back to Dana. She stayed behind on Lenegis to help any of her people who survived. I owe her more than words can express. A debt left to fester for what? 300 years? How do I even begin to make up for something like that?
This plot is weird,
In all
man.
honesty,
This
don't.
plot's fucking nuts.
you can't atone for what's happened in the past. I don't think anyone can. Be it several centuries ago, or just yesterday.
What are you saying? That I might as well give up?
Oh,
I'm
hold
saying
on.
you don't have to be a white knight in shining armor. Back after my brother had passed away, it was you who told me that his dream lived on inside me. And you did the same for him, for Dohalim when he was ready to give up too. You were there for both of us. You know what I heard? I heard you telling me to keep fighting, to strive no matter what.
And I was out of line. I had no right to ask that of you.
No, you're wrong. Those words were exactly what I needed to hear at the time. In fact, I would go as far as to say that I wouldn't even be here had I not heard them. Left to my own devices, who knows when I would have been able to pick myself up.
Maybe
Besides,
never.
it's not like killing all those people was a choice that you made of your own free will, right? The truly terrible ones are the people who abducted you. The ones who forced you to wield that power. They're the ones you should be blaming. Not only that, but that guilt you feel inside, that's all the proof you need to know you're a good person, Alphen. Do you understand? If I'm still allowed to fight and keep on living, then damn it, Alphen, so the hell are you. But, if you're still not convinced, then ask yourself this. What is it that you've really been fighting for this whole time? Go on, ask yourself.
What I've been fighting for, huh?
That's actually a good point. All we've really been doing is helping Shion. Like, we know there's a romantic connection between the two of them, but quite literally, Shion might be Naori's descendant. Like, just flat out. This harvest looks like it's growing nice and healthy. Don't take food without asking. Don't worry, we don't need to eat. Never mind, any Danans that didn't originally escape from Pelagian, you're not gonna rat us out to the Renans. Okay, whatever. Whatever. You know, you already know what's up. Alright, Law.
Alphen.
Give me the good news and the bad news.
Or what? What's gotten into you, man? Aren't you worried about her?
Do I even have any right to be?
If you were in my place, you'd say, to hell with all that. What do you want to do?
Sounds like me. Pretending I have all the answers is kind of my forte.
Come on, man. Snap out of it. This isn't like you.
Don't be so
Look, I
emo.
get it. You finally remember your past, only to feel like you've lost yourself again. You're in shock, and who wouldn't be? Worse still, you blame yourself for what happened. And yeah, I don't agree, but that doesn't mean I don't understand either. But here's the thing. None of that's got anything to do with Shion.
I guess.
It's about Naori, isn't it? Look, you're still here, aren't you? Who's to say this chick isn't alive and kicking out there somewhere too?
It happened 300 years ago.
Fine, I've said my piece.
Unless she's got some weird
Thing
shit
is,
going
though,
on,
where
she's
does this
probably
leave
dead.
Shion?
My power consumed me once already. I left behind a path of fire and destruction. And the same thing could happen again. I can't guarantee anyone's safety, including Shion's.
So you think we might get burned up because of your sovereign powers? I can think of worse ways to go. Come on, fight this thing! What happened to the guy who talked to me after my dad died? The one who cared enough to reach out and save me? That's the guy I was proud to follow. Not this faltering imposter who's taken his place.
Law.
No, I'm serious. What's gotten into you, man? Just give me the word and I'll beat some sense into you if that's what it takes. Now, I'm gonna ask you this once and only once. Are you serious about rescuing Shion or not? What's it gonna be, Alphen?
No.
Of course I want to rescue her. Hell,
They play
I'd
the
do it
alternate
right
game
now if I
over.
could.
So then quit griping and do it already!
Listen, you're probably right about all this.
Alphen.
It's exactly like you said. Whatever happened in my past has nothing to do with Shion. But there's still so much that There I go again. So much for the inspiring Alphen of old.
He could be a pain sometimes. Besides, even a hero has to let the cracks show once in a while, right?
Yeah, I guess you're right. Just give me a little more time to fill in the cracks. And thanks, Law.
Hey, don't even mention it. You've totally got this, Alphen. I believe in you.
All right, there you go.
Back to the
Back to sleep. Yeah, I'll figure it out. We'll save Xi'an, but first. I'd like to know, like, what is the layout of the area where we're shipwrecked? Obviously, we're gonna leave through the only way we can, right? Like, we can't even teleport anywhere else, so.
Alvin! There you are!
What is it?
Zeugles, that's what! They're almost at the village gates!
Any closer and they'll be house hunting. I knew we shouldn't have cut through their territory.
That sounds bad.
Yeah, so let's
Will you
go.
fight? No shame in bowing out if you're not up for it.
Kisara's right. You don't want to go overdoing it.
I'm up for it.
Really?
You ready?
As ready as I'll ever be. It's now or never, right?
What if he'll start to manifest the blazing sword on his own?
Now let's do this!
Alright, very nice. Bumbling Fighter Extraordinaire. Free AG for him. Inferno Punch, Strength Encounter, increased critical damage is not bad. Do I have anything I'm going for him? 10, I could get this. This is attack plus 20. That alone makes it better. Who cares about the actual other perk? Oh, I am. KO, yeah, I mean, I kind of got to get KO prevention, right? Like, that's kind of vital at this point, so we'll just hold off. It's no biggie.
If we don't act fast, they're going to get into the village.
Right. We need to hurry.
Just remember, Alphen's going to be pretty nerfed because he doesn't have any of his powers.
Remember, if the paint's too much,
We've all got our own pain to deal with. I'm done letting others pick up my slack.
Here they come.
It's actually kind of an impressive group of enemies.
We can't let even a single one through.
There's a firm no Zeugles.
Wait, this isn't my party.
Let's get to work then!
I should have analyzed it better. Whoops. You kind of have to use Dohalim. These fucks. You have to use Dohalim because you don't have a healer otherwise. Like, you just actually don't have a healer. Okay, I'm out. Oh, these are armored enemies? Yeah, they moved everyone's positions. I didn't look before this. Whoops.
that'll like you.
What? Where? I have no fucking idea. You actually don't need to target the person casting the art. I was wrong about that. Alright, cool. Freebie. That also cancels the art. Is Kisara gonna die?
Now you've gone and ticked me off.
What is Dohalim doing? What the fuck? Dude, what is this dude's healing set to? Are you kidding me? He didn't even, like, begin to try to heal her. Well, we have plenty of life bottles, so it kind of doesn't matter. That's what I mean. Like, what is Dohalim's strategy? Let's see. Anyone KO? Anyone can? Yeah. We have CP. We totally do. What the fuck? I mean, fuck, who cares? Anyone affected with ailment, 2 or more enemies. I mean, don't we already have? Fuck it. Once only, once per member. Perform actions as once. No restrictions. Perform. Have at least 1+. CP less than 100%. Wait, what? CP shortage. No restrictions. This is like worse than Final Fantasy XII's Gambit system. What the fuck? Yeah, what the fuck? Wait, no, no, save it. That was fucking dumb. He literally just watched her at low health and did nothing to save her. Let's see if I can knock him out of it. Yep. He died. Well, we're getting kind of lucky with that. Like, enemies are just flat out dying, and then we just can't do anything. Whoops. Oh, I can't Mystic Art. I'm over here pressing for Mystic Art, wondering why the hell it's not happening. Alright, free. So yeah, we could use other stuff because we use other people's abilities.
Alphen, you okay?
I'm fine. This pain thing really hurts, huh?
But hey, at least you're still alive.
It wouldn't be called pain if it was pleasant. It can be pretty useful, though. It's good motivation to improve and get stronger.
Guess I've got a lot of room to improve in that regard.
Anyway, I'm glad we could protect the village, especially after everything they've done for us.
Yeah.
You know, Thistleum kind of reminds me of home. The people here have hidden themselves away out of the fear of being found, always watching their backs. Though in the end, home was destroyed anyway.
That won't happen here.
Oh? Is that a hint of fighting spirit I sense?
We're gonna kill that Sephiroth reject.
Yeah. I won't lie. Some of these memories will take a while to process. But I've learned something too. My rage, this fury I feel at our so-called rulers, it comes from having so much of myself stripped away from me back then. Friends, family, home. They took everything from me and left me with nothing but guilt. I was completely alone. At least that's what I thought. But not anymore. Since I awakened, I've met people who I care about. Friends who hold me up. Friends who make me feel like I'm worth something.
Nice inspirational speech. Friends who won't heal me when I'm injured.
Not ever again. I'll protect those bonds with everything I have. That's why I need to keep fighting.
But Xion comes first.
Of course. First we rescue Xion, then we defeat Volron and liberate Dana. Everyone, will you fight with me?
Say the word and I'm there.
Certainly no objections.
Then it's agreed. Our next stop will be the capital, Pelegion. According to the villagers, there's a huge cliff separating Thistleum from the capital.
Of
Luckily
course.
for us, there's a path we can use to climb
Not
up.
everywhere is as good as Menencia.
Sounds like a plan. Let's go.
Yeah, so you're just playing nerfed at this point. Let me move people around so I can get the actual positions I want, because that was
We don't know what lies
that
ahead.
was shock.
We should prepare well before we venture forth.
Okay. Where's the edit? It's not. Yeah, here we go. So I had Law where? And you do not stay in my party at all, ever.
Yeah, can't exactly fight at the top of your game when you're hungry.
Good point. Let's stop by the inn and plan our next move from there.
All right, Mahavar goes
By
missing.
the way, how is Mahavar doing?
Dead.
Wait, don't tell me we still haven't found him.
It's not like we haven't been looking. I've covered the whole length and breadth of the coast, but
All of the other crew members are accounted for, including us. But we weren't able to find Mahavar. He's still missing.
I see.
Perhaps he couldn't bring himself to abandon the ship.
You mean at the bottom of the ocean? Damn it.
We don't know that it sank. We all
Oh,
washed up on
yeah.
the same shore.
Uh-huh.
If the ship went down, isn't it
The
strange
ship
that
turned
we
into a
couldn't see
submarine.
a piece of
He's
debris?
fine.
Do you think he might still be alive somewhere out there?
I think stranger things have happened. Whether he's alive or otherwise, we've exhausted all the avenues available to us. All we can do now is press on ahead.
Fine. Let's get going.
I mean, but I'm not gonna lie. Do we really care about Mahavar? He kind of was like a one-off character.
Fleeing the tyranny of Renan Lords, right? But when you first came, they must have known Dohalim.
Like I
was
said,
ready.
probably a side
So
quest.
why do you think they let us in?
they almost didn't. But it wasn't just Dohalim they were wary of. They didn't trust any of us.
Even the weird Danans just like them?
When you live life in constant fear of being pursued, it's only a matter of time before all outsiders start to seem a potential threat.
I suppose that makes sense. So how did you convince them to trust us?
You saw how destitute the village was. They needed food, badly. We hunted some Zeugles for them. That seemed to do the trick.
Of course, a little magic-assisted roast didn't hurt things.
Never underestimate a full stomach's ability to put a person at ease. It turns out a hearty meal can be a powerful weapon.
You're just saying that because you want me to cook. Actually, she's the cook. Never mind. I take it back.
You having second thoughts about rescuing Shion?
Of course not. Shion's our friend. Almadria was the one I hated. For as long as I can remember, she served as a symbol to me of everything Renan. But ever since getting to know Shion, I realized it doesn't make sense to group people together like that. Every individual is different.
I see.
Besides, the situation with Almadria was something else entirely. I'd already decided I wasn't going to kill her, but when I saw her die right in front of me, a part of me thought it served her right, that she'd gotten what she deserved. But another part regretted that someone else had come along and killed her instead. Don't get me wrong. If I had the chance again, I still wouldn't
And that's
kill
kind
her.
of what happened. Someone came
It's
along
not
and
like I'll
killed
be
her
shedding
for
any
you.
tears now that she's gone.
Pretty much.
It's all so confusing. I don't know how to make sense of any of it.
Who said it had to make sense?
Huh?
Rinwell, you've done nothing wrong. You've started to question the beliefs you've held all your life. It's only natural for you to feel disoriented. You didn't give in to the hatred you felt for Almadria. You made a choice not to kill her. And that's significant, whether you realize it or not. As for what it means exactly, that might be worth taking some time to figure out on your own.
Some time.
Or don't, if you don't want to. It's just an idea. I'm still searching too, remember?
No, I think you're right. It can't hurt to keep searching after all. And hey, thanks, Kisara.
I think that logic is kind of stupid, though, because who's to say that she doesn't just get powers and come back and kill you? Like, how many times has that happened in a game? They're stealing your fish, the ape Zeugles, they do it to stun the fish, they learned how to do it recently.
What?
Is that so?
Alright. We'll see what we can do.
Great job.
Cool. Like, who's to say that, like, oh, I won't kill her in the moment when I can, she doesn't just, like, kill someone else and, like ruin something else that's going on, you know? Like,
I'll teach these small fry who's the apex predator of these waters. Just watch.
I don't know. I think that cliche has been done to death. Like, I'm too much of a good guy to kill you. You'll survive. Like, I don't think that has ever worked out for almost any character that's done it. Like, it always becomes a thing of regret. And it always kind of works out in the end. It's just like, well, why? Alright, obviously we'll rest. Get back all my healing and everything. Okay. I don't think we need to do anything with that. What armor do we have? Solid Edge. Thundernail. I can't craft any of this either. Where's Longsword? I don't have a longsword? When the hell did I sell a longsword? Oh, I used it for this. Okay, I had it equipped. I didn't even see the E. I thought that was another exclamation mark. I'm like, what the hell are you talking about? Of course I have a longsword. What the fuck? Yeah, I don't have enough for this. Obviously, it's not items that I could have had before. So now that we have lizard fangs, we can make some of these. And we don't have tempest fangs or ice stones. So we have a fleeting amount of money. I guess I kind of have to equip him with the best that I can, right? Same thing for Law. Probably never going to use her. I'm just being honest with you. Okay.
Have you guys checked your equipment lately?
Right. We definitely need some items because we used all of them in the fighting. Now, as you can see, this is where most of the money is going to go. We could upgrade people, like... I guess for the characters we really care about, we'll upgrade them. I don't really know if I'll be able... Nope, fuck Renwell. I don't know if we'll really be able to... I think we're going to come, what, just short? We're going to get really close. There you go. And obviously, like, what am I supposed to buy? And you see, this is what I'm talking about. Because this game doesn't give you any money from encounters, like, I have to sell more stuff. Oh, well, we have 11,000. Like, I guess it'll work out, kinda. Thankfully, they give you enough shit to sell. I still kind of feel like they intentionally do this so you buy the stupid DLCs. But whatever. At this point, talking about microtransactions is like, it is what it is. Obviously, someone out there continues to buy them, so I mean, like, what do you want me to say, right? Like, at some point, like, people just buy microtransactions. There's not really anything else to say about it. It's like, they wouldn't do it if it didn't make them a shit ton of money doing nothing. I just think that, you know, people complained about Assassin's Creed Odyssey and all the Assassin's Creed games letting you do it. And I said to that, well, at least there, you could play the game, you could do a bunch of other stuff. Do we have life bottles? Yeah, we have 9. We don't really need to buy anymore. We need to buy, like, maybe 3 of these. We need to start building up our fucking insurance policies again, kinda. I don't even want to buy those. Yeah, we'll buy, like, 5 peach shells, okay. Oh, shit, treats are available. Well, that's something to grind for.
Did we really just spend that much money?
Yes, shut up. But, like, at least when you play Assassin's Creed, any of the new ones, like, yeah, you could buy the level ups, but you don't need to. And you could look at my own playthroughs. Every single playthrough of a new Assassin's Creed game that I did not even need to buy anything. I was able to get to max level in most of those games basically way ahead of schedule, way ahead before I was even done exploring areas. And I even do 100% of everything available. So, like, at least in those games, you're going to new places, you're doing new quests, you're not just repeatedly doing the same wild random encounters over and over and over again. In this game, you're just gonna grind the same enemies for a pretty poor amount of money. It's not the worst I've ever seen, but it's pretty bad. Like, you're not breaking any records here, you know, grinding for money in this game. So that's why, like, it's okay in my opinion if they offer that in other games, but in this game it just feels cheap, it feels cheesy. Do we go in here? So I don't like it. I feel like they intentionally gutted elements of this game to move microtransactions, which, but at this point, is, like, really scummy. It's really kind of lowest of the low. Okay, there's nothing in here. I think that's really kind of trashy, especially since Tales games have been pretty much on the up and up for a while now, so, you know, go figure.
Do you sense one of your friends, Hoodle?
Yeah, let's find it while we're here. Probably isn't up here. Maybe it is, actually, because we didn't really explore up here. Where? Up? Oh, here we go. What was that? A bow tie? A starfish. Star hair clip.
You're saying we should check the Owl Forest?
Can we even leave and go to the Owl Forest? No. I don't know what you're talking about. I know what they're doing, but, like, no, we can't, actually. Shinefall Woods.
It feels like I'm melting.
Calaglia was pretty hot, but at least the air there was dry. Out here, it feels like I'm trying to walk through thick soup.
I can hardly breathe, it's so stuffy. And don't get me started on the insects. You hanging in there, Hootle?
It's brutal, all right. I can feel my energy being drained away just by walking. All this vegetation makes it hard to keep an eye out. Keep your wits about you, everyone. And watch you don't keel over while you're at it.
What's needed at times like these is a relaxing hot
A hot spring? How about some cold water?
And where do you expect us to find one of those?
What about you, Alphen? All that gear, and you hardly seem to be breaking a sweat.
Yeah, I guess when you've lived a life devoid of pain for as long as I have, even feeling hot and bothered can be a welcome change.
Well, lucky you, I guess. Just don't expect us to carry you when you pass out.
Okay. I'd like to maybe avoid battles because I really don't trust only Dohalim's healing, but you know what I have to do, so. Okay, that did nothing.
If they rush you, you gotta jump for cover, okay?
Wait, what? Oh, he can do it. He just doesn't have the fire element on it. Okay. 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 This is the whole playthrough, by the way. And I thought I used to spam Mystic Arts. Okay, I don't have anything else. I want to get Devastation next. I think that'll probably be a good ability. Probably might be better than Mirage if it could just go straight downward.
I feel
Okay.
sprightlier than before.
Thermal Rock and Barbed Crystal. Okay, Ringwell has enough experience. What was I going to get for her again? Holy Lance? Increase boost gauge from enemy defeats. I don't think she needs to defeat them, right? Yeah, no. So that'll be my next thing. Reduced art cast time during... I don't really give a shit, honestly. I'll be honest with you. I really don't give a fuck. Should I get Holy Lance? Yeah, fuck it. I'll just get Holy Lance. These are pretty inexpensive. And they'll help somewhat. Kinda. Okay. What are these? Rice? Yeah. What are those?
There's the Zoogle we were asked to handle.
Alright, cool. Whatever gets us a little bit of extra money, you know? What? He's going for me?
Now you've gone and ticked me off.
I dodged too early. Okay, hopefully this resets him because this dude's about to land on me. Like pretty much right away. Thank you.
Look sharp. Lightning Tiger Blade.
Alright, free. That one Mystic Art changed the whole fight, so that was easy. I think we have to kill 2 more.
Together, there is nothing that can stop us.
Indeed. As one, we are unrivaled.
And that is our greatest strength.
Man, this place is thick with foliage.
I know. It feels like we're going to be swallowed up by all these plants if we stay in here.
Yeah, it's kind of like Stranglethorn Vale a little bit.
I much prefer the forests in Menancia myself.
Not that I don't agree, but maybe now's not the best time for Elda Menancia Prime.
Alright, I feel like I'm going the right way. Zugel's not the only thing you have to watch out for. Mother Dana can be just as cruel. I'll do whatever I can to help, though. Dude, are we gonna find out the merchant is, like, actually somebody? Oh, we can raise sheep, and the ranch expanded. Nice. Alright, let's do some sheep. I guess I'll do some cow. Okay. Alright. Always keep your senses sharp. You never know when an enemy might strike, and it's never at a convenient time. I get the feeling that there's gonna be some weird twist with him. Maybe. It'll be like Bravely Default all over again. Just fuck my shit up, dude. That's how you do an overused trope. You mix it up. You keep things varied and different. Oh, there's multiple camps. Oh, so there's no exit over here? Alright, hold up. Well, I mean, should we even go back then? Like, what are we gonna find? A couple items to pick up? Okay, run right past you. Barb crystal. I'm never going to use a 1 rank again, so that's just fodder to be used in something else. Yeah, I mean, like, I'll be honest, I'm not super impressed with this game. I kind of feel like it's like average. It's like an average RPG. It's like better than Final Fantasy 15, I guess.
Is that the Zoogle we're looking for?
Because I was not at all impressed with Final Fantasy 15. This game is like a more standardized, like, I'm not very impressed by it. Oh, he's still, okay. This is still a double fight. Can you change the strategy so... No, you can't toggle what certain people are doing. Can I switch? There you go. I would rather you use the life bottle first. Yeah, I'd rather they use the life bottle before anything. Own HP 25% or less. Always use Guardian Field. No. I think I have to set 2 different ones for her, probably. Yeah, I can set another one. See, this will be messy, though. I don't know if I want to set ally, because she'll run over. You might be getting comboed, and she'll walk into it. So maybe I won't do that. Own HP 25% or less. Can I set certain characters? No, see, you can't set characters. You can only set certain things for the AI to do. I can't say, like, Dohalim, always, keep away from enemy or something. Like, I can't do that. That's why I kind of hate, like, I want to be able to set it so Dohalim gets away from enemies, you know, like, he's like, okay, let me get the fuck out, you know, I'm the healer, I gotta stay alive right now. I don't know why they removed, like, character-specific commands, but whatever. Let me do... always. Does steel take CP? Yeah, this is kind of dumb, actually. Whoops. Yeah, that's kind of dumb. No, you cannot command your characters to stay away from enemies. Of course you can. Oh, I can't modulate it. No. Ah, fuck. I really want to get the thing. Thank you. Alright, I did 120% on that. Thank you. I did 120% to maintain that combo.
Quite necessary when creating weaponry.
Alright, let's go over to this guy over here and then we'll teleport back to town.
What's up?
Once we get to the mountain, the terrain won't be easy. We should rest up here before pressing on.
But what about Shion? She's waiting for us.
But if we
All the more
collapse,
reason to conserve our
we
energy.
can't save her.
Huh?
It's not only the mountain. Hard though that may be, it's a pittance compared to what follows. Namely Volron. We wear ourselves out now, or worse still, get injured. We might as well show up gift-wrapped. Right, Kisara?
That's right. Besides, Alphen still hasn't fully recuperated yet.
I'm fine. Don't stop on my account.
Oh, really? Well, in that case, it's me who wants to take a rest for a while. Does that suit you
Haha,
better?
very funny.
A little bit.
All right, there's our rest. Namely, oh, it's literally right here. No, I want to rest. I'm tired.
So, Alphen, 300 years, huh? Care to share the secret to such a long and
It's
healthy
probably in a
life?
pod.
I wish I knew. Once I left Lenegis, the next thing I remember is waking up in Calaglia. Everything in between is a blank.
You mean there are still gaps in your memory?
I've heard of starships with devices that can stave off imminent death by putting their passenger into a deep sleep. They're usually only intended as a temporary solution, until proper treatment for an ailment or injury can be obtained.
You think he might have been asleep in that starship for 300 years? But why? What would be the point?
Might this Naori have had a hand in it?
What do you mean?
If she's Renin like you say she is, she would have understood how to operate the starship better than yourself.
You're saying she deliberately put me to sleep for 300 years?
Dohalim, that's a bit of a leap.
Forgive me, I spoke out of turn. I'm merely thinking aloud, that's all. Shion and the maiden Naori. After 300 years, it's not unreasonable to suspect they may be related.
Yeah.
Shion is nearly the perfect image of her, yes? She
Descendant.
also just so happens to be connected.
He's doing the Eddie Murphy, by the way.
Is it merely a coincidence?
Like I've told you a million times already, I wouldn't know.
Well, if you're absolutely certain that it couldn't have been Naori, then I guess I must have been mistaken. Complicated machinery can sometimes break down or have failures.
Probably just ejected
Sorry
him
for
at that
being
point.
presumptuous.
If that's the case, they probably just released him.
Hold on a sec. Alphen, you said the mask was to placate you, right? To keep your guilt and rage in check? And you were wearing it the whole time you were asleep, right?
I guess I must have been.
So that's 300 years you were wearing it. It's just a hunch, but do you think that the mask might be...
The reason he lost all his memories?
All but a select few strong ones, so deeply ingrained in his psyche that he saw them in the form of dreams. It's not completely out of the question.
In which case, maybe it was the mask numbing his sense of pain, too.
This is a really weird part of the story.
As for how, I wouldn't know. But the dampening effect on his psyche could have manifested itself physically as well.
I'm sorry for snapping at you back there. It's thanks to you that I feel like that we're finally getting somewhere with all this.
No apologies necessary. Reading others' feelings has never been my strong suit.
So he finally admits it.
It's a really weird plot line in this game.
It's okay.
I get why you're concerned. But if you don't rest when you can, you're going to regret it.
She's right. We need our rest to conserve our strength.
Yeah, you're right. Thanks, you two.
No better time to buy DLC, dude.
We'll save Shion. I know we will.
Okay. Probably a boss fight coming up. Lucky for me, I have tons of food. Scrap meat. Can't we make kebabs with, like, chicken? Right? You could put chicken on a kebab. You get a little chunk of chicken thigh or something. You stick it on a spear, you know? A spear? What the fuck? You know what I mean. I guess we'll just do attack up small. A pork bun is never a bad idea. Or should we get something defense? Cuts duration by 25%, but boosts the effect. Yeah, let's do it. Let's have Law make it.
This is perfect. I'll have everybody's mouths watering when they see this.
Whoa. Probably a boss fight coming up, that's why. I mean, as long as he can do his boost attack, I'm not really missing too much, right? Like, I'm missing a little bit of extra damage and shit. That's about it. What are you doing to my waifu?
Alone. I'm all alone.
Good.
Let's go. We don't want to keep Shion waiting.
My man has a throne of crystal, by the way. If you want to be in a Final Fantasy game so bad, just say so.
Just what are you saying?
Why do you want to know? Does it bother you or something?
Not really. It's just the way you talk is sometimes kind of creepy. So I was wondering if you vent your frustration through your magic. Are you yelling, "You stupid jerk," or something like that to pump yourself up?
What? No, that's not what's happening during my incantations. I'm just focused, so I match my...
Look at Hoodle, he's like, is this fucker for real?
Invoke?
You serious,
How do
homie?
I put it? Basically, the elemental astral energy behind each art, I guess.
Astral energy? Hold on. Are you saying you can talk to astral energy?
Not exactly. But if I put emotion into what I say, it's easier for me to properly cast my arts. That makes sense?
Kind of. Okay, so if you can talk to astral energy, then you can ask it to, like, predict the weather or find secret treasure?
Wait, you don't really think that, do you?
Look at...
Or you can ask it to send down lightning to
Really,
where the bad
motherfucker?
guys lurking and...
May lightning condemn those who bear false. Thunderblade!
Ah, what are you doing? You almost fried me with that!
I just asked the astral energy to send down lightning where there were annoying boys.
Wow, he was asking a legitimate question. Oh, coming to terms. All right, Big O.
Things can't go on like this.
What do you mean?
If you haven't watched Big O, you should watch Big O, by the way.
It's you, Rinwell.
You were talking about me, weren't you?
No.
Big O is an
I wasn't.
amazing anime.
I've just been thinking about some things.
Watch the dub.
Really? How unusual.
Cut it out. I'm being serious here.
Sorry.
I was thinking about... You know how I used to work for Annabelle back when I was in Cyslodia?
Yeah, of course. You were brought in after the Snake Eyes killed your friends, right? I mean, you had to.
Right. I used to have nightmares about it when I fell asleep. But lately that's been happening a lot less. I don't know how to feel about that.
Probably making peace with it.
That's a good thing, isn't it? You should be happy.
Yeah, but... I did a lot of terrible things back then. And I'm scared I'm starting to forget what I did.
Okay, so let me just get all of this straight. You think you'll forget everything if you stop having those nightmares? Why?
Because... You know me. I'm freaking stupid.
But it sure doesn't sound to me like you've forgotten.
Well, yeah, but still.
I don't think those nightmares going away means you've forgotten. Maybe it's a sign that you've come to terms with what you did.
Come to terms? You mean like Alphen with his past? You think that's what's happening?
Yeah, I do.
You don't have to worry about it anymore.
You're pretty amazing, Law.
I am?
Yeah. Not all of us have figured out how to accept our pasts. Least of all, me.
Rinwell.
I love you. I'm gonna be real though, this part of the game is probably gonna be annoying as shit because you actually don't have a healer. Like, Doalim's cool, he has more or less most of the tools that you would want, but like, I feel like most of the boss fights that I've done well in, it's because I've had multiple healers. I've had two. This, hilariously enough, this will be the one game to have multiple healer, like an actual dedicated healer character that you swap in and out. This would be the one game to have a character like
The
Rain.
villagers managed it on their escape from the city. We're going in the opposite direction, but where there's a will.
There's a
There's
skip.
always a way, right? And it looks like we're out of options. Let's grit our teeth and go.
No.
Is it just me? Or does Rinwell suddenly seem much more comfortable around Dohalim than she used to?
I noticed that too. When the two of them came and found me together back on the beach, I could hardly believe my eyes.
It's not like we had a choice or anything. Law and Kisara had to hang back to convince the villagers we meant them no harm. More than that, though, there are a lot of things I've still got to come to terms with regarding Almadria. But I guess I'm through making snap judgments based on someone's origin. At least, I'm trying to be. I guess you could say it's a work in progress.
I see. You hear that, Law? Sounds like all that hard effort wasn't for nothing.
Yeah.
That's got to be reassuring to hear, right, Dohalim?
Not being subjected to unwarranted suspicion is certainly welcome.
I just want to be loved.
Yeah, that long-winded way you have of talking, though, not so much a fan of that.
I think that's more of a personality thing than a Renin trait.
Really? In that case, I won't have to feel guilty getting annoyed by it.
All right. They're finally friends. Can you believe it? I thought it would never happen. All right, we're gonna have to fight these guys just to be able to climb the ladder. I'm really glad though I was able to do most of those different things just so that way now I have all the flowers, you know. I have all of those, so that's pretty good, honestly. Okay, I can't continue it anymore. All right.
We work well together.
Oh no, no. Whatever, fine. It's always me and Dohalim. Yeah, I need to get more AG. I'm at the point now where I'm definitely gonna need it. Alright. Trying to vary all my stuff around.
This injury hurts more than I thought. Shion, sorry, but could you...
Dude, she's not here.
Oh. Right.
That's brutal. Shion, patch me up, could you? Oh. And no one heard it. He just said it to himself. Not even like it, you know, like, damn. Just fuck my shit up, man. Alright, can we get around these? No, I wasn't even touching him. This game is a piece of shit. I was not even close to him. Now kick his ass. Oh, I don't have it. Fuck. Got it. It's nice that they give you a little bit of amnesty sometimes. So really it's kind of chance-based. If you get your AG back during a combo, you could end up doing a really, really long combo. Like,
So I still had room to grow.
if you're able to get off some AG, you'll get a really long combo, which is good. But otherwise, you're, you know, you're kind of screwed, for lack of a better word. Oh, this is definitely a trap. Oh, no, maybe. You know, they won't let me touch this thing. I'm gonna have to fight them, so whatever. Alright, steal it. Oh, shit. Well, hopefully this triggers the strike and doesn't kill it, because then I'll be able to get a free attack. Nope, killed. Alright, now he's actually kind of acting like a healer. It's just a shame you can't tell him to get away from enemies, but whatever, it kind of works out. Alright, still got it. Fuck you. What the fuck? I tried. It would just be better if he was a full-on caster character. That's what I mean, like, this system would be great if this was like Tales of Symphonia. You know, a very simple, very straightforward RPG. You could swap people in and out. You have enough characters to make the swapping system feel good. A gold gel. 100% CP. Okay. Probably gonna save that for the final fight then. Okay. Healing Pebble. All right.
I've never stood so close to a waterfall like this before.
I bet it'd feel real refreshing to take a shower underneath this water.
You're welcome to try, but that water pressure would likely crush you to a pulp.
See if we just loot. We're not really having any difficulty with these oh fuck. I didn't you know, I want to say that's bullshit. He didn't really touch me, but whatever. Oh fuck, we interrupted him. Shit. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Goodbye. Yeah, getting your AG back randomly really helps. I could tell you that much. I also will say I never really learned any additional, like, ranged arts. Or, I'm sorry, mid-air arts. That just never happened. Basically, I learned a couple at the start, and I never learned any more. The only one I have, I think, that I can learn is Devastation. That's it. And as you can see, we've gained really no SP at all. So, she's just getting there. Actually, if we turn in this one quest that we have, we might actually get enough for a couple of upgrades. Okay. Oh, fuck. I'm gonna kill this thing first. At least they left you with all your melee units, you know? Because that was the unfortunate part of Tales of Symphonia, is by the end of the game I was pretty much only using melee units. I don't really remember what I did in my playthrough of it, but pretty much my playthrough almost mimicked exactly what I did, what, at that point, like 8 years prior? 8-9 years ago at that point, because I remember the summer I played Symphonia, I think was summer of 2005. I fell in love with the game. I just played it non-stop, like the whole summer. That was one of my first, like, long-form experiences with a RPG. Alright, goodbye. It's the same finisher over and over. I am pushing the same button, but yeah, it's the same finisher. I mean, I like it. Okay. Well, couldn't move, so. There's no back attack, so it doesn't really matter. I missed. Rip and tear! Alright, Ted.
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade! See that? That training's paying off! Rising Electric Deity! Soaring Light Spear! Rising... Here I come!
I gotta remember Rising Falcon and Mirage are on different buttons. Like, it's a different combo.
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade! Now! Sword Rain Alpha!
There's more where that came from.
What the fuck? Oh my god. Yeah, I'm saving before this. This will be good. Alright, we gotta kill the casters first. Oh, they're all casters. Never mind, I take it all back. Silly me, they're all casters. Of course they are. Thank you.
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade! See that? That training's paying off!
Leave the enemy's arc to me.
No armor, no complaints here. I'll take you all. Carve through armor. Enough done.
We have CP. What is he doing? Why is he not healing him? What is Dohalim doing right now? We got 2 characters below 50% HP. Like, what the fuck? Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Oh, yes. Here we go. My dude creating fucking black holes as a part of his super. Alright, cool. I'll try to get that one more. I just push up. Up is usually the one that I don't like miss, and I don't end up pushing multiple buttons. Oh shit, I don't have it? No? Alright, do it. Ah. It's kind of random. I think it's determined based on who's actually really fighting it. It might just be a dice roll.
Always room for improvement.
Mighty Guard.
This
Yeah, we really are stealing Final Fantasy things, aren't we? Wait, who is it for? Her? And I just bought... whatever.
might be some decent equipment.
You guys SP. Really? Okay. And we'll do increased rod extension attack. There was something else over here I wanted to get him. I'm gonna get him this after that. Negative gate. Somebody had negative gate in a Tales game. It was either Rita or Pascal. And believe it or not, I only remembered who Pascal was because this game has made me think about like Graces a lot. Because I legitimately forgot a lot about Graces. I kind of marathoned the shit out of it, and I really don't remember much about it. Now that was my like previous like most generic run-of-the-mill Tales game. There you go. This is Law. We haven't done this in literally ages. Earth Cape.
Hey, new equipment.
Oh great! I bought everyone new equipment, and now we're getting free equipment. Oop. Equipment. Isn't that... Oh, I didn't buy her. Wait, it's not for her? What? You motherfuckers. Whatever. Okay, never mind. Waste
How much
of
I don't think we're
money.
halfway there yet. Hang in there.
Yeah. Nice, I hit him. As long as I can hit him with it, it's not that bad.
That's my cue.
Oh, she has it again. Oops, I didn't notice. Alright. Can we get Commander of Heaven? No, too high, too high.
Here goes.
I don't have anything. Man, I had to make that thing happen. I really had to push for that one. I mean, I like the strikes. It's free damage. What do you have? What did I set Law up for? I have to get off the ladder first. I mean, I guess it makes sense, right? KO prevention. Very nice. Alright, so I guess I'll try to get him inspiration next. This core seems to be pretty good. Yeah. Okay, so that's what we'll work towards. We'll try to get him as many moves as possible, since I'm sure the AI is not limited like I am. Actually, let's get this so we can finish off this core. Armor enemies broken by boost attacks, 40. Oh boy. Have you ever seen a more obvious boss fight in your life? threats lurking about. There are threats lurking just about everywhere inside this rocky labyrinth. Well, that's nice to know. What do you think I need? I don't have enough. I have to sell more bullshit. Yeah, like, I don't want to sell any food materials. The one game I have spare food materials, I'm not selling any of it. It's not even really worth it anyway. Like, I need stuff like this. This can give me a good amount of money. I'm trying to keep it at like a decent level just in case I need it for upgrades. Like, because I haven't done like a ton of grinding, I don't really have like a ton of spare stuff, so. Obviously, if I really, really needed to, I would do a whole bunch of grinding here. If you don't want to end up like so many other unlucky souls who died here, keep your eyes and ears open for any sign. Yeah, okay, cool, thank you. There's no teleport. You're killing me. Alright, well, we'll take this.
What is this place?
Careful. We've got company.
Doesn't look like we're getting past without a fight.
No, is this a bone eagle
100
griffin?
feet. Fall from here and it's curtains.
Yeah, it looks, I guess it could be a griffin. Maria
Trying to
Finn.
get past. Get out of our way.
Of course. These fucking shockwave attacks.
Then let's show it how wrong it is. Is it trying to stop us?
What? I can't move. What the fuck is going on? We just started.
I don't feel so good.
Then it's best to fall back.
I'm dead.
This is my
Are you fucking... How did this go south so goddamn quickly? Like, seriously.
I'm ready to go. Much obliged.
Speaking of that, you know Renans and Danans in these ways of
Tell me about
It's yet another boss that we cannot hit the weak point of, by the way.
a charge like that could easily be fatal.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to probably grind at some point for more items, just because, like, this whole game is like, you need fucking items to do anything. So I'm just gonna say right now, I'm probably gonna need to go grind more items.
Benediction light.
That didn't stop it. What? He's not... Are you fucking serious, dude?
You picked the wrong fight.
We actually... No, we won't break it. Like, the thing is he doesn't have any area healing. Like, he just doesn't. So, like, every little bit of health that you lose, he can't really replenish it. What is this idiot doing? What are you... There's healing. There's healing to... Why the fuck would he run into melee range?
Its wings are lighting up.
Well, there's absolutely nothing we could do about that. That's just death. Okay, nice.
I'm on it. Thanks. Such tremendous power.
Don't face it head on.
That's where the weak point is. So now unstunnable bosses will meet my new favorite thing about bosses in any video game. They just do whatever the fuck they want and everything does a ton of damage to you. It's my favorite part about every video game is when everything is a stun and the enemy doesn't stun at all. I'm about to mantle this fucking thing. Holy shit. Here, free. You might as well use it. And never mind, he gets right out of it.
Benediction light.
There's literally MMO style AoEs in this fight. Like literally, that is a thing that is in this game. All right, here we go. 50%. Yeah, it's gaining Mystic Art. Here we go.
So now you're getting serious?
That doesn't stop it. You would think that's a charge. It's not. Okay, we can't have Law die. I'm trying to just prevent people from going down because we don't have the life bottles to waste. So next item opportunity, I'm gonna use an orange shell just in case. Okay. Oh boy. This does bonus damage to weak points. That's why I want to try to hit that. Okay. Fuck it. What? Thanks, Xion? What? Oh, I'm dead. Hilarious. Well, I could save others, but not myself. How ironic. Thank you for letting me make that reference at least. Oh, I'm dead again. Very nice. Okay. Maybe I should take regenerate off. Maybe that's something I should change up. What?
I mean, yes, sir.
All right, cool. Wait, why did he use resuscitation? We're on the... Dude, do they even look in this fucking list? Oh, have at least 10. I'm retarded. Holy shit. I'm fucking stupid. I can't believe I fucking didn't change that. Never mind. I take it back. I take it back. The game did nothing wrong. The game did exactly what it was told to do. That's my fault. I looked at the 10 earlier and I saw a 1 because I'm fucking stupid. So that's on me. All right, we need to heal. I'm looking at this like use when you have 1. Here we go. Excellent. Can't even hit him now. You absolutely cannot even hit him now. Alright. Heal Kisara again. I just feel like I'm using items to completely get over the fact that the AI just doesn't really do what you want it to do. Let alone my fuck-ups, like... Got it. No, someone pick him up. Oh my god. Thank you. Okay, we won. I mean, what this really shows me is that, like, Alphen's ability isn't really that helpful to begin with. Like, burning, not his blue strike, but just in general, his ability to burn enemies mid-combat doesn't really do shit. Oh, here we go. Okay, I'm not losing to this, by the way. Fuck off. Fuck off. If I need to use items, I'll use items. It's not a big deal. Alright. Can I command her to use her Mystic Art now? No. Okay. Okay. This is probably gonna kill it, actually. We got a good combo going. No. Man, imagine being unable to hit this thing, like, at all. Oh, she died. Wow, I actually staggered him using my counter move. If only the whole game was like that. God damn. Yeah, this game must think it's some kind of weird MMO, and it's not at all. The AI is not acting human enough.
There weren't a whole lot more of them who didn't.
Well, at any rate, it should be a safer climb now that we've cleared the way a bit, right?
No. So long as people feel the need to face terrain this perilous, I'd say true safety's some way off.
You mean defeating Volron and putting an end to the crown contest, right? I guess that would be the best solution here, huh?
Yep, and then they could actually make Donna a decent place.
Let's get going. Xion needs us.
Okay. Treacherous waterfall.
How are we still not there yet? It feels like we've been climbing this mountain forever.
It helps if you try not to look up or down. All you need is silent determination. Talking too much will only waste energy and burn you out.
I'm too tired to look up or down, even if I wanted to.
Take care you don't fall, at least. Unless you want to make a Zoogle's day, that is.
Zoogles? Why would they care if I fell or not?
How would you feel if a 3-course meal fell right out of the sky at your feet?
Happy as fuck?
Zoogle chow.
Law? Best not to listen to him if you can help it. You'll only be encouraging him if you do.
Tell me that before I listen next time.
Still, Dohalim has a point. One wrong step and it's curtains.
Wouldn't it be great if we could all fly like Hootle? I bet even the refugees who didn't make it would have made it to Thistleum that way.
Yeah, just think about it. They have to climb down. That could be just as dangerous as climbing up. Because you just slip and you just keep falling.
Xion's waiting for us.
Alright, she has enough SP. Beautiful. Elemental defense. This is defense. Yeah, I'm going to start working towards stuff like that. Increase max AG. Yeah, we already got that. Rod extension. We could get astral energy for the Hoodles, but I don't care. I don't care about her at all. Like, I know I don't have any money. I have 5,000. It's not going to give me anything that I fucking used on the fight. You know, let's start getting life bottles again, I guess. That's kind of the most important thing. And then at some point I'll have to grind again to make money. Again. Or you could just spend the $8 and get 400,000 gold and literally you never run out of any items ever again. Because that's what it's for. There are a bunch of cocksuckers. That's for certain. Because there's no way they didn't randomly remove money after fights. That was a conscious decision on part of the game developers. That was definitely something that they intentionally did. And you could say, well, the game's developed, of course. Yeah, but you know what I mean. Like, it was definitely something that they said, oh my fucking... Okay.
Are you insane? What the hell were you thinking? I thought we were gonna die!
I did
One
too.
simply needs to be bold and act with conviction in times such as these.
Did you know it was gonna be safe before you jumped? Because I sure didn't.
I kind of slipped and fell, I'm not gonna lie.
I figured there would likely be a basin here akin to most such waterfalls.
Don't just make people jump off cliffs on a hunch.
Yeah, it was fun. Okay.
Should we really take this?
I mean, listen, this water's pretty clean. We've picked up orange gels from worse places at this point. That's fucking hilarious. They should just fall infinitely like that. Oh, God. How... Oh, hold on. I missed something. Hold up. Oh, no. Okay, it's all the same. I thought maybe there was like some side area or something. How tall is this? Because we fell a really, really, really long way down.
Are we ever gonna finish climbing this ladder?
We're climbing a considerable height. It's only natural that it will take some time.
Oh god, it's the Snake Eater ladder.
We are getting closer to the top, aren't we?
You've just got to keep your spirits up, Rindell. Positive thinking is
Dude, it's the Snake Eater ladder. Ooh, what a thrill. Alright, finally. Holy shit.
We finally reached the top.
That's funny.
My limbs feel like they're about to fall off.
Heavy treat. That'll be helpful.
already? You kids need to train more.
Yep. Beautiful.
We don't have time to catch our breath.
Fuck those guys.
Someone's got a lot of pep in his step.
Yep. All right, so it was a massive loop around. We did it. Well, that worked out.
We did it. We've reached the top of the mountain.
About damn time. My knees are singing symphonies over here.
Look, there it is.
That's
The
it.
capital.
That's Pelegion, the seat of Volron's power.
So that's where Shion's being held?
Presumably, yeah. We don't know for sure.
Likely.
That is what I said, yes.
Peligion's still our best lead. So that's where we go, right?
Any advice before we head in there?
No.
No.
In the ancient tongue, Ganath Haros means Fortress of Naught.
I have no clue what's in there.
Thrilled to see what insight that nugget of trivia holds.
I guess I just thought you might have something we could use.
Since Volron became Lord, the only thing this realm has been known for is its shroud of secrecy. It is Volron's stronghold. All else is incidental. Just keep in mind, you can't be too careful inside.
Speaking of which, just how are all of us planning to get inside exactly?
It's not like there are any secret passages.
We've come this far. If there's no other way in, I guess we'll just have to use the front gate. Volron told us to come find him, which means he's expecting us. Let's do this the old-fashioned way.
Yeah, the dumbest way possible,
Land
honestly.
of water or no, this place has a most curious atmosphere.